Hello everyone, welcome to another vlog. It's now Monday the 11th of March 2024. It is at the time of filming this. Okay, you might be watching this at some other point. You might be watching this 10 years down the line, 5 years. You might be watching this on the 12th of March. I don't know, but this is when I'm recording it. Okay, so it's Monday morning. I'm all alone. Mark has actually gone out to work. We've got 2 more dogs. I'll show you those. That's the main reason I'm doing this video today, because they're going home today. We've only had them for a short period. And I've got things to do in the kitchen today. I really want to have a good sort out of my cupboards. Declutter. Get rid of stuff I don't use. Utensils, glasses, mugs, all that sort of thing. Because on Wednesday we're getting a new dining room table. Right, so obviously everything is a mess, as it normally is. That's the dog carrier for the Lottie and Willow, so that'll be going, and that's their stuff. That's a bag that needs to go back in the car, like so. Right, so Mark, well, he blamed me. I mean, we got this, I chose this table and chairs. Well, we've had it a few years. We used to have this square IKEA one that extended. It was like an oaky colour. And when we redecorated, it didn't really go. And I think we gave it to some friends. I think, well, it's the owners of Lottie and Willow. And the chairs, funnily enough, were called Roger. IKEA Roger chairs. So this is a little bit wobbly now. I mean, I've tried to, well, it's not that bad actually. I don't know what Mark's complaining about. Mark spilt his tea. He was sat here learning his Welsh. Don't ask. He's learning Welsh. I don't know why. They hardly ever speak it in Wales. Where we go in Wales, they all speak English. He was quite disappointed when he went into M&S in Wales and they all spoke English. Some didn't even sound Welsh. So anyway, for some reason he's learning Welsh, and he does an online thing as well, and he likes to work at the table. So he had a hissy fit because he ham-fistedly, knocked the table and it spilt his tea. So I thought, oh, I'm sick of this. So what we're going to do, we're keeping the chairs. Nothing wrong with the chairs. I like the chairs. Well, I like the table really. And we're just going to get from IKEA a white rectangular table. It'll sort of go with that cabinet, but it extends, so it's not big. It's not going to take up much more room. In fact, it's less wide than this round table. In fact, it'll come out to about where the round table is, but less wide. So we should be able to get, I've done all the measurements, all 4 chairs around it. And although the one chair there probably won't be usable, but we only need 2 chairs normally. It's only if we have guests, but then it's got a thing that pulls out, which will give us more room. So that's coming Wednesday. Not sure what to do with this table. Might just offer it for free. It could do with a bit of a TLC on the top of it. I was just going to put it out on the end of the drive and put on my Facebook, not my Facebook, the village Facebook page. Table free, come and get it. So that's happening today, but I've got the dryer is still in here. I want to make a video, an update video of that, because I think I've had it 7 years this month. So I want to do another video of that just as an update, and then that'll be going upstairs, so that'll be gone. So the bin will go back where it goes. The dog water will go back there. These mats are all here because of the mud. They still bring mud in, but it traps, the mat that we've got for the purpose of trapping mud. It does initially traps the mud, but as the doggies walk along, there's still mud appearing on this bit of off-cut carpet, this bit of carpet. It goes into the living room. So as I mentioned earlier in another vlog, we are hopefully getting the garden done, which will solve the boggy lawn. So next winter we shouldn't get all the stuff, all the mud coming in. So I'm going to connect up my iPad to my speakers, have some music on, and sort out in here, tidy up, wash the floor, go into cupboards. It's a mess in here as well, obviously. I'm watching at the moment Curb Your Enthusiasm. Oh, don't look at that. Oh, no, sneak peek at something you shouldn't have looked at. I hope that's not them to collect the doggies. I don't think it is. Anyway, let's turn the light on. We can have a look at these Bouchels. They're a bit demanding. Well, this one, Willow, you're the demanding bitch, aren't you? She's so cute, but she's a tiny little wee thing, but she's got a piercing bark. We actually took them to my mum's yesterday. It was Mother's Day yesterday, and I didn't realise we had the dogs, so I didn't tell my mum we'd be bringing 4 dogs. She's got her 2. And this one is Lottie. Lottie, you may have seen Lottie before, and Willow. But Lottie is Daisy's sister. Oh, focus. And look, this is what Daisy thinks of visitors. She's at that end of the sofa. She's not as bad as she used to be. She will, at a push, allow them to lie next to her, but normally she doesn't like it. So if I'm sitting on the sofa, Daisy will be next to me, and she doesn't mind if Lottie or Willow are actually touching her. But normally, never the twain shall meet. Despite you shared a womb, Daisy, with Lottie, she don't want out to do. She has a nose point. You're still the bestest girl ever. You're still my bestest girl, Daisy May. Never forget that. And is that a wee? Oh no, it's not a fresh one, is it? No, it's not fresh. I'm sick of picking up. That shampoo has been on almost as much as a vacuum cleaner. Oh, it's ridiculous. So, yes, we went to my mum's. Well, I'll have a sit down and finish my coffee. My arm's aching holding this camera. So, yes, it was Mother's Day yesterday, or Mothering Sunday. Well, it was in the UK. Oh, look at you. Yeah, softy. Oh, here comes, you see, here's Daisy now, because I've sat on the sofa. Right. Poor, have you let off? Yes, one of you has. Come on, Daisy. Honestly, you don't have to feel so insecure. You're top dog. You are. In this house, you come first, then Molly, then Mark. That's the way it is. Oh, now look, hang on. It's a big sofa, but really, it's very tight with dogs. They just want to lie next to you, which is lovely normally. Right, just go up there, Lottie Ponce. So yes, we went to Mother's. I forgot she had 3 dogs because Molly was back. Little Molly, do you remember Little Molly? Some of you might remember Little Molly. Well, Little Molly lived with my mum for a lot of the time, but Little Molly's owner decided to take her back. She's moved up to Scotland. So my mum no longer has Little Molly, and I love Little Molly. I used to look after Little Molly when I lived at home with my mum, because well, Little Molly got brought. Little Molly didn't live with my mum when she lived near York, but her owner brought her sort of nearly all the time when she was at work, you know. So Little Molly wasn't left alone. So when my mum went on holiday and I went to stay at her house to look after her house and her dogs, then often Little Molly would come. So Little Molly knows me, and Little Molly loves me. She recognised me straight away. She was all, here's some footage of Little Molly being lovely. She can't walk properly, but she's so cute. She's very yappy as well, demands attention. But I absolutely adore Little Molly. I think we are going back to my mum's shortly. Little Molly's there for 17 days while the owners are on a cruise. So I think the next time we go back, because we are going back to my mum's within 2 weeks to leave the dogs, because we are going all the way to Northampton. If you remember me talking about Sue and Mandy, well, where Mandy used to work at University of Northampton, they're having a little celebration, not a memorial, a celebration of Mandy's life. So I said to Sue, yes, we'll go. I've never met Sue. We've been started as pen pals when I think I was 18 and Sue was 19. So it's a long time ago. And we've never actually met. So I'm a little bit apprehensive about it, but you know, I want to go. So there'll be a little unveiling of a plaque, Sue said, at the university, and there's about 90 odd people going. So people, I think Sue was sort of she wasn't forced into it, but she had a lot of people wanting to do something for Mandy, you know, so that's lovely. So Mark and I are going over to Northampton for the day, so we can't leave the dogs all day, so we're going to go over to my mum's the night before, sleep over at my mum's, leave the dogs, go to Northampton, come back. Depending how Mark feels, we might stop the night at my mum's and then go back on the Saturday, will it be? Yes. Yeah, the Saturday. Or we'll come back the same evening. I don't know. It's a lot of driving, so we might just stop at my mum's that night, and so Mark can be fresh in the morning to drive back home. So yeah, so that's coming up, and we've got Keith Lemon, Lee Francis live show coming up next. I think it's next weekend. So I didn't know I bought a VIP ticket. I just bought the only ticket that was left, and it was a front row seat. Apparently, I can have a meet and greet with Lee Francis from Bo Selector, Keith Lemon. You know the one, some of you might know. So I can meet and greet, I can have a selfie with him, as long as I have my own device to take the selfie. It says the photo will be taken on your device. And then apparently I get some sort of pic photo or something of him. Not the one we've just taken, but... So I don't really want to meet him, to be quite honest. I didn't get the ticket. I didn't realise that the ticket, because it was, you know, it's more money than the others, but it was the only one left. Mark did manage to get one more ticket, but he's miles away from me, somewhere, you know, high up, and I'm right on the front row. And that's where I was when I saw Barbara Dixon on the front row. But we get to, the meet and greet is before the show, apparently. But I have to confirm with the theatre that I've received their email telling me what to do. So I don't know whether I'll do that or not. Who knows? Because I'm always a bit shy when it comes to meeting folk, not just famous, so-called famous people. I'm always a little bit shy when I meet Barbara Dixon, and I've met her a few times. She'll not remember me every time I've had something signed at one of her concerts. I remember her, of course, but she won't remember who I am. Although she does follow me, I was surprised to see. She actually follows my Instagram. And she's not one of those Instagrammers that follows everyone that follows them, because she follows about half the people that follow her. So I don't know why she follows me, but she follows me on Instagram under my Ibasic, because that's my Instagram. I don't have a Bits and Doings Instagram or personal Instagram. It's the Instagram for my main YouTube channel, which someone suggested, I can't remember who, but someone suggested I should, my main problem is that YouTube channel, because of all the vacuums, I should get rid of that, and then all my problems are solved. Yeah, I've got a lot of problems, but that YouTube channel, I would be cutting my nose off to spite my face if I was just to say, no, I'm not doing that. You know, if anything, this is a YouTube channel that would go, if I had to sort of cut back on, you know, vlogging and making videos, this one would be the one. I'm sorry to say for any of you watching who enjoy my content, but you know, I am putting out more content, as you have possibly seen. My numbers haven't gone up at all. They always stay about the same. So I don't know what's happening. I might be gaining viewers, but then I'm losing them at the same time. Nothing happens with it. But I'll plod on. I'll continue. You know, who knows? Anyway, it's just, I don't mind doing this. This is definitely not for the money, because I don't even notice what I earn from this channel. It's nothing. I certainly, if this was my only channel, I certainly could not make a living with what I get on bits and doings. But this, this is more for, somewhere I can vent my my spleen. Is that the word? Vent your spleen. Anyway, so yeah, coffee's gone a bit cold. Although I must thank the Elfin Knight personally. If you you probably remember, it wasn't that long ago. I put out that I put out that Ocado haul from 5 years ago. I don't know why it didn't go up. But it was still on my hard drive, and I thought, crikey, that's 5 years, let's put that up. And then I thought, yeah, well, I'll go back on my emails. I've got over 4,000 emails not read. So I went back, because I knew when I'd uploaded, when I recorded the Ocado video. So I managed to find the invoice, the delivery note from that shop, which is why I was able to put the prices up. But Elfin Knight was very kind, or bored, I don't know which, but he actually went through all the items in that video and put the equivalent prices now. So that was very good. I pinned that comment. If you want to see that Ocado video from 2000 and whenever it was, was it 2015? No, it wasn't. 18. 2018 or 19, I don't know. Anyway, if you want to see that, it's on my channel, and I pinned his comment to the top, so you'll be able to see all the difference in prices. Some things haven't shrunk in, there's no shrinkflation with some. Some of the things, like the Linda McCartney sausage rolls, they were still the same weight, but they had gone up. A few little things had gone down a bit, but I think it was 30-something pounds more. But bear in mind, a lot of the things I bought in that Ocado video were on offer, so that wasn't the full prices. So, yes, so we had Mother's Day yesterday. We were planning to maybe go to Beverley and book a restaurant and have lunch there, but we left it too late. Well, I left it too late. I went on last Tuesday and had a look at some restaurants in Beverley. Tried to book a couple, but nothing available. Obviously, lots of people booked for Mother's Day. So we were thinking of going to the coast, and then on the way back buying some food, and Mark had cooked that, so my mum wasn't cooking as a meal. But it was absolutely peeing down yesterday, and we had all these extra dogs. We had our 4, Mum had 3, 7 dogs to take out to the beach. Nightmare. But yeah, the weather was atrocious. So the upshot was, Mark stayed at home on my mum's sofa with a fleece blanket on his knees and the log burner going. He looked after the dogs while my mum and I got the bus into York. So we had to look around York, which was nice, just fairly brief. Finished off at M&S and bought the food for the meal. So we just got some M&S vegan Kiev things, and some veg and some cauliflower cheese and the pudding. Went to Betty's. I bought Mark a fat rascal and a Yorkshire curd, and my mum had this. I bought my mum this rhubarb thingy. Don't know what it was like. A patisserie thing, and I just bought an eclair, but I wouldn't have another one. I mean, really, they're very. I think four cakes. What was it? Yeah, 4 cakes cost me about £14 at Betty's. It's a treat though. If you're ever in York, you need to go to Betty's. Whether you queue up and actually sit down and have your tea in Betty's, or you go to the shop, it's a destination. York, Ilkley has a Betty's, Harrogate has a Betty's. I expect there's some other Betty's, but they're mainly up north. There's one at Harlow Car, which I think is near Harrogate. Oh, I'm flashing. That's my camera telling me to shut the F up, Roger, you've already gone on far too long. Right, I've freed up some space. So that's all really mainly what I was... Oh, Daisy. Oh, I was wanting to say for today. Just filling in any old rubbish, you know, just so I can try and keep up me... Well, it's 3 videos a week at the moment, isn't it? But it will revert back to 2 when the old Lundby Dolly house is finished. How many have you seen so far? You've only seen 2 so far. You've seen the assembly and the bathroom. The next video you'll see, well, you'll have seen it now because this is going, I'll be putting this up afterwards. Oh, what's that? I don't, was it just the wind? It might have just been the wind, Willow. Yeah, so you've the one you'll have just have seen then, because it's Tuesdays. It's Monday I'm recording this. You'll see the next Lundby Dollhouse. You will have seen it if you watch it. The kitchen diner. And then there'll be, I can't remember what's next after that. But it's running for several weeks. I'm still filming it. But it's every Tuesday. You'll get that. And Thursday and Saturday for the other. So you'll be seeing this on Thursday. So I've recorded it on the Monday and you're seeing it on the Thursday of the week I recorded it. Okay, so it's not too long in the distance, you know, it's not like from years ago. But yes, again, I'm going to start sorting out my archive from not quite 35 years ago or so, starting... I think they sort of start when I was around 18, 19. I want to start putting all that up. But that will be heavily edited because you know, these were a lot of this was the stuff I filmed for Sue and Mandy, you know, a tape I used to send once or twice a year. So there's a lot of stuff where I've chatted like this and done tours of my house where I used to live and Hoover stuff. And of course I used to put clips of music and comedy sketches and things I liked, sometimes whole programmes. So those bits will be cut out, so you'll just have to imagine those. But you'll be able to see, if you wanted to see the full thing, you could always find those somewhere else to watch. Because you'll see me introducing something on these videos, but then it'll be nout. You won't see it. Because I tried doing a French and Saunders sketch when I did a hotel tour, and I just wanted to put a little bit of the French and Saunders sketch where they're chambermaids, and it's hilarious. It's a hilarious sketch where obviously French and Saunders are playing chamber. I don't know if you call them chambermaids anymore. I would think not these days. The ladies and gentlemen that come and clean your hotel room, they're probably not called chambermaids. I like that though. I think chambermaid is a lovely job title, but it'll be some generic non-binary whatever these days. But yeah, it's one reason why I like to take a pillow, or at least a pillow cover, when I'm staying in a hotel. I certainly wouldn't leave my toothbrush out in the room. That would get packed away in my sponge bag. Probably wouldn't use the kettle without making sure it's thoroughly rinsed out. There's a lot of horror stories. But anyway, yeah, so I can't put really any content, certainly from the BBC, without it getting flagged up.
Now that's I know what that is as well. But again, it's something that... I wish you'd told me you bought me this, because I've just gone and bought some myself. Could have saved myself a bit of money. Thanks a lot, a great 4-hour take there. Isn't that nice? Oh, I've run out of Sensortronic bags, honestly. Thanks a lot. Oh, I'm quite touched. Right, now on to Sue's. Oh, isn't that nice? Wasn't that nice of Mandy to get me those prices? This is Gemma. She's come up to see what's going on, haven't you, darling? Aww. Now you sit there. You watch me open this. Right, I think it's a scissor job, don't you? I'll just go and get some scissors. Up we go.
So, but at least you'll be able to see the chitter chatter looking around the house. It's interesting. It'll be interesting for me to view it back as well, because probably nearly every video I did for Sue and Mandy, there was a tour of the house of its at the time, and it changed, you know. I think the first tour on the earliest video was when we still had an avocado bath. When we first moved in, there was an avocado bath, avocado sink, avocado toilet, and then as you know the years progressed, changes were made to the house. So it's I'm really pleased I've got that footage, and I need to get it digitized. I've digitized most of it, but it won't harm to get it up on YouTube as well. These are towels here. No, it's alright, you can walk. It's alright. Don't get too close. Here's some towels. You see? They're lovely. Sort of dry yourself with them.
Oh, what was that, Roger? We missed that bit.
You see, when you're drying this area, you get the towel like this, like that, and you go.
Oh,
like that.
Don't know where
It's very interesting. Instant credit now at your Littlewood store. An amazing 10% off purchases of £1,000 or more. Here we have a tin. Now this is the tin that Catherine keeps all her things in. Let's have a look what's in it, shall we? Lovely pair of earrings. And batteries for you know what.
oh.
That's all for today. I'll see you at the same time next week. Nearly all the stuff for Sue and Mandy was recorded on the Panasonic M7. I ended up buying that off my dad and paying him a bit each month for it. But that's the thing. Full-size VHS camcorder that I used. But some of the footage is, I've looked back at it and it's not bad at all, considering the equipment it was filmed on. Nothing like now, you know, where you can have 4K video, or at least HD, high definition video. So yeah, so I've got a lot in my archives, and that's what will help me sort of keep up with the old 2 videos a week thing, because there's going to be a lot of stuff recorded. Obviously I think it's interesting, not just very interesting for me because it is my life, but I think it's going to be interesting for anyone who lived through that period, because you'll see things in videos and you'll think, oh yeah, I had that, oh, blah blah, you know. So I think it will be interesting to do, and I probably will do a quick intro to each video segment, pardon me, because they're too long to just upload one full 3 or 4 hour tape of me. It'll all be done. I'm going to try and do it in the proper date order when they were recorded, you know. But there'll be a quick intro. I'll say this was recorded circa blah blah blah, if I know when it was. And I'll just, you know, it'll be a whole series of that. Again, that could possibly be an additional series in, well, who knows? I don't know. Anyway, so I've just filled out some more content. So that's it for this little chatty vlog. So it's goodbye from me, goodbye from Desiree, goodbye for, I won't disturb. Goodbye from Lottie and Willow. They're going today, so I need to crack on. My coffee, that'll be clap cold now, so I won't bother with that. I'm going to get some music on, get in that kitchen, get sorting. I'll get myself a box, and I'll put some stuff in there that can go to the charity, because there's stuff in those cupboards we've not touched in years, let alone months. Needs a good sort out, a good clear out, in readiness for the new table. We'll at least get that room all sorted, all the cupboards in there, and then hopefully next year we'll get a new kitchen done, because it is starting to look a bit tatty in places. Floor's okay, it's just the cabinets. Right, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do one of these, and I'll see you all, well, it will be very soon. I'll see you all on Saturday. Yeah, because you're seeing this on Thursday. So there'll be some other video. No idea what it's going to be. I might try and get into my archives and show you one of those first. Who knows? Anyway, there'll be something for you to watch to while away the hours, if you're interested. So, got a bit of a frog in my throat. I think I could do with a bit of a... I won't do it on camera, it's rather disgusting. So, I'll be off. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now. Mwah!